Hi guys, I'm Foxy and today I'm going to take you through a walk around on my Triumph Bonneville Bobber Black 1200. Originally, I did have my eye on the Harley-Davidson Sportster Iron 1200 when I was going to be ready to upgrade. But then I saw the Triumph Bonneville Bobber Black. And the first thing that caught my attention about this bike was the blacked out vintage style and the floating seat. I really hadn't seen that before and I just loved that look, that real cool retro look. I'd always loved the iconic Bonneville, but I knew that the upright cafe style riding position really wasn't for me. So what I really liked about the Bobber Black is the weight, it sits really low. So I felt that I was sitting into the bike instead of on top of the bike, which I really did, I really do prefer. So before picking up the bike, I had the dealership fit higher bars. They're super comfortable and again, it gives me that cruiser type feel, which is definitely more comfortable for me, that riding position. Also, the bike has a rain and road mode. And when I picked up the bike from the dealership, they suggested I ride in rain mode. So what this means is the throttle is a little less reactive. And I did use this for the first couple of weeks I had the bike, just until I felt comfortable and familiar with the bigger engine. Now, one of the only things about this bike that I wasn't sure about was the 9-litre tank. I ride daily and I really didn't think that, I wasn't excited of the idea of filling up every day. But I've been getting about 200 Ks, so that's about 1.5 days for me, which actually hasn't been that big a deal. It's not too different to my Street 500, which I think was 13 litres. So that's not a big deal at all. The bike also has the Brembo twin brakes at the front, and that's one of the other reasons, apart from the aesthetics, which is why I went for the Bobber Black. As the other model only has a single brake at the front, and when I test rode the Bobber, I actually test rode the other model and I really did feel that the single brake wasn't really what I was after in a bike. I do definitely prefer that twin brake. Safety first. One of the many things I love about this bike is the sound and feel of the torque. Just a slight amount of throttle, especially around that 100 K. The bike sounds like a rocket, and the first time that I felt that torque, it kind of threw me back a little bit. I really wasn't used to it, especially on my 500. So what are my plans going forward? The first thing I wanted to do is the cat delete. So this will take away a little bit of the weight, and I've also heard that it will make the bike sound a little louder. And coming from a Harley-Davidson to a Triumph, that's definitely something I've noticed. It's not as loud, and I do miss that about my bike. So I'm going to see how that sounds once we do the cat delete. And look, if it hasn't changed the sound too much, because I know it will definitely change the weight, I might possibly look at doing exhaust. The other thing that I would like to do is a tail tidy. Keeping it retro and just again creating that more of that minimal type of look. So what do you guys think? Any other modifications that you recommend? Let me know in the comments. Thank you again for watching and I'll see you soon.